Hi, I'm Jazz.
And I'm BRITT.
NYCWAO. Let's talk about
Atlanta.
Love and Hip Hop, ATL. Okay, so more ratchet, of course. A couple of things went down. Mimi had a bunch of conversations. The cover of Hip Hop Weekly, Scrappy and his conversations, and Kalina and her conversations. There was a bunch of conversations that basically we about to hit on that took place on this episode. What is this? Episode 13. Okay, so Mimi's conversation with Nico after the tape drop. He talking about, because you saw how
he's a smooth criminal, man.
And this is the thing. People need to pay attention to this because Mimi was real.
She was like, I can't even. This is so much. People are saying these things, and it's just effing with my head.
She was like, I don't even know what to do, okay? It's dropped, and people are saying things about this tape. It is all over the world. Everybody all over the world is talking about this
I don't know. Were y'all talking about it in Germany?
In Italy?
Were you talking about it in London?
Yeah,
were y'all talking about it in Chile?
We got a couple of subscribers over there, Italy,
I know
Germany.
What up,
Sammy? Sammy's in Germany. J Sam is in Korea.
Yep.
There's someone in London and someone in Italy. Were y'all talking about Mimi's tape? Were y'all talking about Shower Rock Mimi? Even though I know they don't even watch Love and Hip Hop ATL. I think it's just too ratchet for them.
Yeah.
But the thing is, but what up, y'all? But the thing is, I mean, if anyone is from, overseas, let us know. Let the good old USA know where y'all talking about Shower Rock Mimi.
Because I really only remember
Nico
being spoken about for maybe a week.
I mean, who was that interested in Mimi hanging from a shower ride with assistance from Nico? The thing is, though,
yeah, because he's like, don't forget that I assisted you.
I helped you. But the thing is, you saw how she was really, feeling some type of way, and she was like, no, man, this is messed up, Nico. This is not good. People are calling my phone. I have to change my number. I'm going to have to change my number. He said, but before you do that, let me read these comments to you. She was like, what comments? And he was like, people who's on, Twitter and the blogs and stuff. And then he was like, let me tell you what Jocelyn said. As soon as he told her what Jocelyn said,
Mimi was like,
all of a sudden, Mimi's like, what? She was like, she got more miles on her P than eight of me could ever have. You know what I'm saying? So now she's in.
So now it's a sport.
Now she's in F them mode. And he was smart by doing that because he don't want her feeling some type of way. He doesn't want her to react to what people are saying in true form, in true Mimi form. He wants her to get upset and caught up in what people are saying, the people who she can't stand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if she really took a step back, like how she was starting to feel some type of way, then she would be like, you know what, I can't do this no more. But he can't have her do that. So he's like, nah, let me tell you what Jocelyn and Stevie said. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you what K. Michelle said. And all she gonna do is start acting like, yeah, this is what's happening and this is what I'm doing, and I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Yeah. That's how she get. Like, remember when what's his name, Steve Harvey, made a comment about it, and she went on this tangent.
What?
I'm a grown ass woman, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do to take care of me and mine. What? And the thing is, Nico, congrats to Nico. For Nico gets
hitting that G.
For being able to do that G. And he said we should give them, she said, they just got something to talk about. He said we need to give them some more to talk about.
He said she that mad, we need to make them matter.
Yeah, we need to make them matter. He keeps pushing. Keeps putting in that plug.
Skipped right over
Keep putting in that plug for round 2 or episode 2.
She want to act like she don't hear this dude.
But she know this dude. He basically trying to make it, because what it boils down to is Nico wanted to be a porn star, but he needed her to do it.
Yeah, and then she started talking about, people have everything that they want to say, but at the end of the day, I wouldn't be able to make it through this and get through this without him. But it's like you wouldn't be in his position
without him. And the thing is, you could be able to get through this when you had your friends, what's her name, Arian and Even Erica, they coming and trying to, even Stevie J was trying to come to her like, what's up? Because the bottom line is, if she would have said to Stevie, like, I don't know what the F is going on, Stevie, I need your help, he ain't about to just leave her at the wayside.
Yeah.
But no, she gets defensive and she wants to act like this is what she's doing and she alright with it. And so you can't be confused that you a hoe in these streets now. You can't try to now throw up, but Jocelyn got more mouths. No buts, dear.
And she said, and I learned from Jocelyn. Okay, because she got her naked behind out there and she didn't make, no money.
Not 1 cent. I learned from her, and that's why I'm gonna make my money. Whoa, Mimi. And let's roll into,
Erica?
into the situation with Erica, her conversation with Erica, which was crazy. Erica came to her. But one thing I got love for Erica. I really like Erica, man, because she 100.
Yeah.
She came at her straight up. She was like, this ain't what you talking about. You ain't thinking about Eva. You're not thinking about your daughter. This was selfish, self-absorbed. Like, she hit it. Yeah. And the fact that she even said it, I was like, wow. She said you couldn't possibly be thinking about Eva. Ain't no way. Because the bottom line is, Erica know, and Mimi know too. But Erica know. If that little girl, no matter where this girl is raised, she's going to feel it. But if she grows up in that ATL of GA, like I said in the last joint, her life is going to be hell. Hell.
Yeah. And
they said there ain't that much scripted in the world. Mona, whatever her name is, Scott ain't tell Mimi, do a sex tape and then leak it.
Yeah,
they didn't put that in the script.
No.
That's on Mimi. Mimi is a mother before she's anything.
That's true.
Okay? The only thing that you can be before you being a mother is a child of God. Okay? But she is a mother. And she chose to promote this mess. Sign that contract. Because she could have easily said, nope, I'm not signing that contract. I'm not giving you permission to release this. I will not be promoting anything of this magnitude. Hell no. And anyone else who tried to release it, she could afford it. She could have been, what I say before, she could have been crying on every blog and every website that they're doing this to me, they're exploiting me. And when I tell you everybody and their mama would have backed her, every woman with some little bit of power.
Yeah.
Every Jane Velez
would have been like, I am Mimi.
Goddamn on Jane Velez, what's her name? What's that other woman, the one with the blonde hair that you always making fun of her with that, talk about her hair? She's always talking about missing people and stuff.
Nancy Grace and
Jane Velez, they would have been like, what? This tragedy, this travesty, attack on woman. That's what they doing, attacking this woman. Eventually, she would have started a blog, wrote a book, and then eventually Tyler Perry would have found out about it. And once Tyler Perry found out, Oprah would have found out. Yeah. And Oprah would have said, Ayanna, fix her damn life.
Okay?
Fix it, Jesus. And that's when you get Phaedra to say, fix it, Jesus.
Fix it, Jesus.
You know, Phaedra in the ATL.
What's going on, man?
Okay, but the bottom line is, no, she chose what Erica called the selfish, self-indulged route to go.
Yep.
And this is what Nico is bringing to the table for her. And speaking of those conversations, and then, she tried to throw in there, when Erica was hitting her with that reel.
When she was like, I am disgusted, I'm sad, I'm hurt. You know the way Erica talked.
Erica was about to cry. She was about to cry again.
And Mimi was like, what? She talking about your tape. Girl.
And she's talking about, girl, what? I think, I'm going to be honest with you, that might have made me snatch her.
Girl.
You acting like you don't know what you did? Oh, it's not a big deal? That you out here hoeing? Because that's what you're doing. Because even...
Yes, Lord.
You make a sex tape with your man or whatever, what you doing. And I told y'all already, stop making these tapes. You young ladies, stop making these tapes. But the thing is, you make a sex tape is one thing. But if it gets released and you okay with it and you promoting it, you hoeing. You can't call nobody else a hoe. You hoeing. Hoeing. Out there doing all of that. What happened?
No, my phone vibrated. I thought that Vanity was doing something strange on my leg.
Vanity making phone calls. But strange. What would she be doing?
I don't know. I was like, she farts? What is this?
She might be on the shower rod. She might be videotaping like Mimi.
Cut it out.
No, but the thing is, you know what I'm saying? You can't. The fact that she dares to throw shots at Jocelyn this day and age, this day and age that she lives in.
But all of these shots being thrown at you on Twitter and everything else, and you just like, I guess she got to throw something at somebody.
The bottom line is, it's a wrap. Those days are over, dear. You can no longer look down on Jocelyn.
Nope.
When you are out there hoeing, Because that's what it boils down to, y'all. Everybody want to talk about she a grown woman. When I was seeing that all over Twitter and stuff, she a grown woman and she handling her business.
What business?
That's
she
not being a grown.
Getting
yeah, I would say the only business she handling
screen.
was sucking D and getting that.
She can handle that business behind closed doors.
And what grown woman don't do that? That's not handling business.
Well, nuns don't do that.
With them, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're abstinent or celibate, whatever the situation. Come on now, what is that? That's bogus.
It is.
And if the way you making money is through your sex,
Then
your
you're a
sexual
porn
acts,
star.
then you hoeing. And a
Yeah.
porn star ain't nothing but a hoe.
That's
Are we gonna say porn stars ain't hoes? What?
No, we're not gonna say
Huh?
that.
How they not hoers?
Are you a hoe?
What the
A
hell y'all
hoe?
talking about? Like, I mean, but if that's what you do and you doing it because that's how you making your money, you're a business. But don't you dare stand up all sanctimonious and act like
Somebody
anything.
else is a bigger hoe than you.
There ain't no levels to this. This nigga
levels
Meek
to this.
Mill talk about this levels to this. Levels to this.
I'm a hoe, but
But her hoe? No, you all hoes.
that's a different type
There's
of
no
hoe.
levels to whoredom. If you were a hoe, you were a hoe.
That's
like
a
when
whole
that chick
different type of hoe.
when that chick Drea was like, I feel like your hoe can be deleted. You cannot delete wholeness.
She
There's
said
no
your wholeness
levels.
can be deleted.
There's no levels to whoredom.
I don't really feel like I'm considered a hoe no more. Like
I'm gonna be real talk.
That was funny.
If you lived your life as a whore and you get married, you still a hoe.
yeah.
It don't change. All that changes is that now you got somebody else's name. Your last name is changed. You got a ring. You got a marriage certificate. But you're still a hoe. You're just a married hoe.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
What
like
that
what Althea's about to be.
Yeah, I feel like Thinky. You know what I mean? Come on now. But the thing is, and then,
Then she throws in her father and Erica.
yeah,
like,
she throws in the stuff about her father to get Erica off her back.
Listen, when she's like, okay, well, I'm sorry. She started crying. She's like, I just don't want to see you in this light.
No, she said, I'm not. I'm disappointed, and I don't like seeing you in this light. Mm-hmm. But Erica's came real. And that's one thing I do like about Erica. She ain't coming with that foo-foo lame. She ain't coming with that BS.
Arian doesn't either, but she's, I guess, too emotional.
Arian's a little bit more, she's a little bit more tender with her approach. Mm-hmm. Now we go into the conversation that they had at that restaurant. Mimi called them there in the first place. And then they come in there to talk, but see how she instantly jumps on Arian. This is her friend separate from the show though. Yeah. But she comes at this chick.
But she's mad because she's like, no, because you judging me. And Arian's like, what are you talking about? I'm not judging you. She's like, no, because she's mad. She's mad because Arian always got something to say about her dude.
But your dude's a shit. For all that, go back to Stevie.
But did you see the coming attractions? It seemed like that's what Arian was trying to say to Stevie.
Yeah, it does look crazy.
He was
I don't know.
What's wrong with her? And she was like, I think it's you that's making her sad.
I don't know. I just think that Mimi is an idiot. Yeah. Bottom line. Because what you do notice in that conversation, she come at Arian on something like, no, but what you talking about? Coming at her crazy. But whenever she's talking in the same setting, when she's addressing Rashida and Erica, her tone gets down. She fixed that tone real quick. Yeah. Because she know those ATL brides ain't here for that. Those ATL chicks would give it to her real nice and smooth, especially Erica. Those some of them decayed.
Okay, now wait a minute. Now hold up.
Because Rashida be like, hold on now. Now I don't know who you talking to like that though. And Erica just gonna be like, if you don't pop off, you pop off, jump off.
Hold up.
But Mimi quick to fix that tone when she talking to them. If you notice, ain't too much neck rolling, ain't too much of this and all of that. You see how she tried K Michelle. She didn't know that K Michelle wasn't with that ish. But she been talking to Arian crazy, and I just wonder, is Arian ever going to realize that Mimi's not really her friend?
She don't like her.
She does not like Arian. That is clear. When she said
Arian over here
if I didn't like something in your relationship, I would mind my business. Then you're not a friend. Because a friend's not going to sit there, see their friend, their homie, in a bad situation and not speak on it.
True.
If your friend, and this is a message for y'all, if you have a friend that after you got out of a bad situation, she didn't say to you, yeah, because I felt like it was this, and I was going to say something, but then I was like, let me mind my business. Cut that hoe off.
I don't know, because I think that I've done that to a lot of
You
my
definitely
friends.
have. They telling you after the fact? That ain't really your friend.
Yeah. But I'm not going to come at you like, oh, well, I'm just going to be like,
Now it depends though, because if you got friends who you know,
that you said that.
but if you got friends like Mimi, yeah, I can understand why if you be like, nah, I'm not really gonna say nothing.
I know I'm about to chew my head off and try to, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Do nothing to me because I'm like, yeah, dude, ain't you know. Nah.
I'm just saying, but if you like, yo, he's not right. There's a way to go about stuff. I mean, but see, that's why I don't have a bunch of female friends, because I don't rock with that. You feel me? Like, if you talk to me crazy, I would have popped Mimi right in her throat.
Arian is over here dropping tears in
dropping
her
tears,
food.
and this chick looking at her like, she looking at her like, that ain't her friend.
Erica trying to say, like, okay, well, I want to hear about your father, and I just want to know, you know, did you put
no,
it
because
out
Erica
purposely?
could see that it was like, yo, she coming for her, and Rashida was like, well, look, you alright with it, then we alright with it, because Rashida like, goddamn it, girl,
like
that's
it,
your damn business. Exactly. If you like it, I love it. And she said, you called me a porn star, my nigga. What you talking about? What are you? And you're on Pornhub.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I guess.
But you're not a star.
She's under celebrities.
I guess she's a porn star. There you go. On to this cover of the magazine. Benzino was messy for that.
We saw Benzino's true.
You saw Benzino, and they call Stevie J sleazo. No, Benzino is sleazo.
Yeah,
he's sleazy for that, because I felt like, I mean, I know that they got their situation and whatever with the Althea thing, but that's the mother of his child. Yeah. I find it interesting that Benzino was just so quick to be like, yo, we need to put her on the cover. Let's capitalize off of this. You got to be able
to, you know, like separate your personal from.
But did you see Stevie was very uncomfortable? He was not with that.
He was like, yo, this is wild.
Because he knows. I think in his head he's thinking like, I know what he's talking about financially, but he's like, but this is the mother of my child. I can't do that.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said, this is Eva's mom.
Yeah, I can't do that to her, right? But Benzino still went with it anyway, and then he gets Mimi there. Mimi looking stupid.
Well, no, Benzino said to him, you got less than 24 hours to give me an answer.
Yeah.
And I guess Stevie did not give him an answer. So he was like, okay.
But you see how he set up that meeting with Mimi, and Mimi comes in there with this woman, Dawn, who I don't even understand why she's
Dawn
there.
Or Donna?
I don't know. Who cares? D. Why is she there, y'all? Because when Mimi told Benzino 10,000, and Benzino was like, what are you talking about? We don't pay people for covers. And Dawn didn't say anything, really.
No, she said we're not doing pro bono.
But she didn't say anything. Mimi started throwing out this stuff about lawyers and whatnot, and
he was like, "Let me school you on the game. Let me school you on the game." He was like, "Do you know about freedom of press?"
Yeah. It was quite embarrassing as far as I'm concerned, because the thing is this: if Dawn is supposed to be a manager or whatever the case may be, shouldn't she have been the one throwing the heat? Throwing the spears and the stones and saying, hey, we getting lawyers, hey, this is how much we want. Well, if you can't give us this, then we're not supporting the cover, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Mimi was working. She was doing Dawn's job. So it was kind of like,
what's she here? Why she here, Ike?
Why she here, Ike? Like, what's going on, Mimi? And then, you know, when it came out, and poor Jocelyn, because we kept saying, like, is this the one, the same one that
issue that Jocelyn got the
spreading? That she got the spread? Come on. I don't even think it was that she was supposed to be in the cover. It's that she was getting the spread.
No, I think she had the cover and the spread.
Yeah, she would have had the cover.
Yeah.
She would have. That was crazy. It don't make
sense to have a spread, but you're not on it. It doesn't make sense. That's not how
it's
do things.
I think that was kind of crazy of Benzino.
He wasn't thinking about Stevie at all. He wasn't thinking about Stevie when he came to him with it so blunt and at the last minute.
I think that was a little...
Because we've known about Mimi having a sex tape coming out forever. Mm-hmm. And you just now saying, like, you got less than 24 hours, let me know, bro. Like, come on.
He came at him type crazy.
And then you put it on there you didn't even tell him. He could at least told him, like, yo, I'm going to put it on there.
To me, the fact that Stevie didn't trip about... I mean, I guess that's a God thing. Because to me, I would feel it a violation that you would even ask me.
Because you know that this is my baby mom.
This is the mother of my child. So how the hell you coming at me asking me if we could put her on the cover? Like, I would...
sex tape that I did not... That I'm not happy
about her doing this. Like, I could understand if Stevie was like, let me talk to Mimi first. And see if she's all right.
I don't even think it's about Mimi. I think it's about his daughter.
Yeah, he just don't...
Because he's saying, like...
He don't feel comfortable.
He's talking about a sex tape and then you putting it out on the magazine that he is involved in.
And we said...
So it's kind of like he's condoning it.
Yeah, or he's celebrating it. So how's he going to tell her later, you can't do stuff like this, Ma? Because she's going to be like, well, Mommy did it. I want to be on a shower ride too, Daddy. All the kids said that I'm going to end up on the shower ride.
I'm not afraid of heights.
Because this one day she gonna come home and say, who shower ride Mimi? Who is hashtag shower ride Mimi?
Hashtag.
That's what she's gonna ask. And he's gonna have to explain that. Okay. Moving forward, poor Jocelyn, she gets home and she's like,
what the fuck is this, Steven?
And I feel bad for Stevie because he did not know.
He didn't know. And she was like, you gonna tell me that you don't know, you ain't know this?
You think I'm stupid? This Stevie, you think
you disrespect me. What you need to do is learn how to respect your wife. You don't know how to respect your wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was tight.
She was mad.
She was like, don't touch me.
And he was like, because when she walked in, he looked like, oh,
yeah,
like,
he was like, hey,
what you doing here? And she was like, nah.
Don't put your hands on me, Steven.
Yeah, she wasn't with it, and he was like, and then he kept saying, I didn't, because she said, why am I in here? He said, because you deserve it.
Yeah,
you deserve this. Like he said, Stevie was like, what you talking about? And then she was like, no, but so why? That's not even what I'm talking about.
Why is your baby? Why am I inside here and your baby mama is on the front by her sex tape? Like, I don't know, Joss. It's the first time I'm seeing it. You a liar. You know what? You disrespect me, and you don't have no respect for me. It was like, dang, yo, she always fighting for respect, even when it's not a battle.
She his wife now. She like, but she don't know that he didn't know. I mean,
she don't believe him.
She don't believe him.
I don't believe you.
And then,
your beefcake.
Yeah, she
don't believe him about Althea. She don't believe him about the chicks. Like, oh
nothing.
My God.
But the thing is, when he kept saying, we spoke about this, and she was like, you spoke about
the cover? You spoke about that cover?
And he was like, we spoke about it, but I never
and she said, why is Mimi in this cover?
Yeah.
In this cover? Why is Mimi in this cover?
But the thing is, I think she started to believe him, and then she was like, this ain't your magazine. This BZ knows.
And then it was like, okay, so do you believe that I maybe?
And then he was like, man, fuck this shit.
Because he was like, no, you talk.
No, she was like, no, shut the fuck up. She says, you shut up. He said, no, first of all, because then you saw her, that issue was like coming to a quick end.
At first, yeah, he was like, no,
because he'll give her a lot of, leeway.
I think it was after she was like, no, back up because I'm about to slap you in your head with this magazine.
And when she told him to shut the hell up, and he was like, no, because you talking to me. She said, because you disrespectful. And he said, no, you talking to me disrespectful. That New York ish came out real quick. He was like, nah, chill. You now you fucking up. You know you fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up. But that dude was like, and then when she started ripping up the joint, he was done. Turned the music on, whatever. Fuck this. But that's how men are. They be like,
go ahead, whatever.
How do y'all do that though? I really want to know how men do that. How are y'all able to turn it off that fast? Because us women, we get mad. We get mad. We still mad.
I mean, no, actually, I can do that. Yeah. I be like tight, and then I just be like, whatever. Because I'm just not gonna think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to forget about it right now.
My brain don't stop, and it's just not gonna happen. And I have a photographic memory, and if I'm pissed off right now, I'm gonna stay pissed off probably for another week about this.
More than a week, Jasmine, please.
You're probably right, depending on the level. Because there's levels to this ish. Like Meek said. Okay, now there's levels to this. My anger, there's definitely levels to it. And it depends.
I'm like, oh, switch off.
Yeah, Brittany, she has that type of a brain where she can switch things off.
It's like, I just can't.
I sometimes yearn for that kind of a brain. I wish sometimes it could stop.
It's not good for my blood pressure, but...
Yeah, see? And you would think I have the higher blood pressure, but I don't. Because I let loose. And I do yoga. People don't think I do, but I do. I do yoga.
She needs to do it more.
I do yoga. But I don't believe in that holding nothing in. I used to do that when I was younger, and I think I would have been a maniac if I had stayed like that. Not happening. You piss me off, I get at you early. That's why my name is 7:30 a.m.
No, but I literally will forget. Like, I'll be mad at something, I'll forget, and somebody will come to me and say something about, what happened, and I'm like, wait, but refresh my memory, what actually happened? Because I'm done with it.
The reason why I wish I could be like that, because then I think I would have more peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I wouldn't be so angry at mofos. Like, because if I see you and I remember that's that mofo that did blah, blah, blah. And Brittany be like, what did they do, blah, blah, blah. I don't F with that chick.
3 years ago.
Yeah, yo, I still remember
kindergarten.
I still remember first grade. This is back before Jazz became the Jazz she is now. I used to be a little bit of a punk. I remember this chick used to pull my hair when I was at first grade. You know what I'm saying? Because she was a hater. You know what I'm saying? Obviously. But if I saw this chick walking down the street today on everything, I believe I'd recognize her as. And I'm going to tell you, I might just take off like Bobby Boucher on her, like, you know what I'm saying? Payback play. But yeah, so that's what happened with that, right? What's next? The next thing that happened, let's talk about Kalina and her goddamn
bisexual pregnancy.
Yeah, she's pregnant. He's stupid.
She's pregnant, but at the same time though, they got mold in the house.
Yeah, that was crazy. But you saw when she told Rashida that she was pregnant, Rashida was like, "What?"
And no, this before that, she was like, and and it's like, me and Tony, I gotta focus on what we got and focus on our family and our empire and our grind and our strive to do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? While I'm here with my best friend, I'm like, we in the strip club, wilding out, turning up, partying and stuff, and I'm looking at her, and while I'm having fun, I'm like, this ain't right.
And Rashida talking about, yeah, because we ain't teenagers. What you talking about, Rashida? I mean, I don't recall being in strip clubs and stuff when I was a teenager.
I knew people in Savannah who they were teenagers and they were in strip clubs.
But
if you're 18, you can go to the strip
Here's
club.
the thing. Y'all need to do better.
17? No, 18.
Y'all need to do better down there. I mean, because that should not have been her response. We ain't teenagers.
But I'm pretty sure there's 15-year-olds who go to the strip club.
I can understand if she said, we're not single. Because, these are married women. Even though Kalina has a more,
open marriage.
Her marriage isn't a traditional one. The thing is, they married. And I can understand if she said, yeah, because we grown now. Or not even just that we grown. We're not single. We have responsibilities. But that girl said, we not teenagers.
We ain't teenagers.
What the hell kind of activities that? Because I know one thing.
I said, that's the Atlanta chicks.
Because Gina, excuse me, I'm about to throw my whole mother's name out there. Gina was like, bring your way home. What time you coming home? You going out with who? Where? What's their mother's name?
Yeah.
What the daddy name? What the hell? And when you was in school, I wanted to know the person's license plate number so we can run those plates. Okay? My husband had to do a check on people. We need to know what's up. But I guess that was a little like,
it was a funny one. I was like, yay! Let us know how ratchet you are. She's like, because we ain't teenagers. And she
and she said that with the most pleasant look on her face. But Rashida's so pretty. She's so cute.
Okay.
That thing was hilarious though. But yeah, so that's what's going on with Kalina, and her husband took the news well. He was like,
because first he was like, what you mean? You feeling sick like how? Because at first he like, yo, this mold thing really a problem? He was like, because we done put money in. Wait.
We dying in here?
We about to turn into zombies? And she was like, I took a pregnancy test. And...
But you saw when Rashida was like, because if he act like Kurt, you just let us know. Listen, Kurt is in a class all by himself.
All by himself.
And it's clear that Kalina's husband is not homosexual.
Yeah.
Okay? I feel that Kurt is closet homosexual, and he truly just doesn't want to come out, and that's why he's
so mad. He got all this pent up anger.
He's going back and forth.
The pent up anger is coming from his man parts.
Because that man, I'm sorry, something ain't right. But maybe Rashida would be open to a relationship like Kalina and Tony have.
Jasmine, please. Okay? Just get out my face. You see how she be throwing all this bull crap out? Like, get out my face. Get out of here.
I'm just saying, because if he could come clean with it, maybe she won't leave.
No, her mother would make her leave.
But her mother ain't none of her mother's business. I don't agree with that type of a relationship. I wouldn't have that kind of a marriage. But if it's working for Kalina and Tony, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it can work for Rashida and Kurt, and maybe they won't have the problems that they have. Because Kurt,
girl, bye.
Kurt fronting like he like other chicks. Kurt like other guys. Talking about something, because I feel like, I don't know, maybe. I could never lay next to no man that be doing all of this.
I can't.
Boy, bye. Please. My uncle once said to me,
you might as well bend over.
Let me tell you, my uncle, our uncle is he's a homosexual, and I remember, I think this was some years ago. This was before marriage. I had a friend of mine that and he's a guy. And my uncle saw him, he met him, and he saw me and him, our dynamic. We cool. And he asked me, he said, are you dating him? And I was like, no. What are you talking about? He was like, have you ever dated him? And I was like, no. And he was like, okay, you don't want to ever date him, do you? And I was like, no. Why? What's going on? Because I'm like, what's up? oh, Caleb, what's going on? And he was like, yeah, because I just wanted to let you know, because the type of woman you are. And, and he's not just gay. Like, he's
yeah.
Okay, he's one of those. Okay. So he was like, just to let you know, and he called me princess, the type of woman that you are, like, you're very aggressive and domineering. And I just want to let you know that you could never date him, because if you did, that would make you a big dyke. That's what he said to me. I'm looking at him like, what? Because I was like, first of all, he's a man. And then I went, oh. He was like, you get me, princess? You can't date nobody like that. He was, because he's definitely gay. He just doesn't know it. But the thing is, you can't date a man who's like that. Even if he thinks even if he's not gay. You can't date. And I was like, but I'm not attracted to that type of a man. Anyway, but I hear you. First of all, blew me away, because anytime my uncle would say crazy things like that to me, I would just be like, and I wondered why I never laugh at the time. When it happens, when it happens, I have a straight face. I just be like,
his face is so straight.
Yeah, because he's like,
funny.
Do you understand, princess? Are we here?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, mm-hmm. And then later, when I retell the story, I'm cracking up laughing because I can't get the whole story out. Because I'm like, yo, this dude is really crazy. Like, he really said this to me. He said this to me. He said that to me with a straight face. And I was like, okay, so...
Okay.
I mean, and he was like, and I know you don't want to be a dyke. So, and I was like, why are you saying this to me? And just so y'all know, when he said this to me, we just stepped out of church. Standing right in front of the church, he said this to me. I was like... Okay, cool. Listen, maybe Rashida and Kurt. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with that kind of marriage, but that's their business.
Tony, when she first told me she was pregnant, he was like, get out of here. And then it's like, it could have went any way. It was like, either he's about to go all the way left, or it's going to be okay.
But Kalina ain't no Rashida. She would have decked him right in his face. Cameras or no cameras. Yeah, she looked like she could take him. She a cool chick, though. But she was like, but he was, he responded the way any husband should respond. And can I tell you something? You should never, in a marriage, you're not supposed, that should not be I don't know how he going to respond. Yeah,
because she was like, because when I first got pregnant, he wasn't ready to be in a committed relationship the way I needed him to be. And he stepped out. He cheated on me. He took it hard. What?
Get out my face.
He didn't take it hard when he was stroking.
Okay. The stroke was serious.
What?
It was obviously very serious. You got pregnant. But it's hard when you find out you got me pregnant. Let me tell you something. We're going to do a video about...
How did that happen? How
that happen? You stupid... You know what I'm saying?
No, he caught it, though.
I can't. We're going to do a video talking about that. You women out here with these... Come on now. Cut it out. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I'm looking at her like, why would you marry him then? But you know what? They seem happy. That's their business. But... Nowhere in marriage should you be nervous about telling your husband that you're pregnant and worrying about his response. You're married. What are you talking about? Hopefully you both finished high school, so he should know how women get pregnant.
How does that work?
Unless he doesn't have the parts. And I'm thinking he has the equipment and the parts to get you pregnant.
I'm confused.
I mean, the only way that he would have to be saying how that happened is if he don't have what it takes to get pregnant.
Oh, testicles.
Or even a penis. Because this man was looking at her like he's... What? How that happen?
Bye-bye.
I punch you right in your throat.
Bye.
Moving on.
Scrappy. And Bambi and Mama D.
Scrappy?
No, he don't have no relationship with no women without Mama D involved.
Yeah, he had this little, picnic for Bambi.
And his old white.
And his old white. Little Scrappy, he's so cute, though, because he be all happy, like, and she come walking. She said, he got me all out in this safari. He better be doing something. This better, all right? And he's like, I got her in the wilderness. What you talking about, Scrappy? But it was cute, though. And she sat down. He told me, turn that basket over. And she was like, what?
No,
nah, you turn it over.
What?
And he was like, turn it over.
I mean, what's...
But you could tell she thought he was about to prank her or something, like some frog was about to jump out or something. She was like, nah, man, because you be on that bull. And she
But that's how you know Scrappy
is a fool. She said, you play too effing much, man. And she turned it over and it fell out. First of all, the fact that Scrappy gave her a ring is some bull.
All the way.
You know she thought that was an engagement ring.
What else was she thinking?
I mean, because we said that on the last episode review, like, yo, it looked like Scrappy's going to propose to her. You don't
Why
give
you playing with my emotions like that?
men out there. You do not give no woman no ring
Don't,
and no little box like that.
What's her name? Tiffany Evans. Don't give me no little promise ring.
Well,
if you're
like,
trying to say, I mean, give me a
grown.
car.
Y'all
Give me a car. Give me some earrings.
He could have
give
put
me
yes, he
a trip to Barbados or something.
He
or
could have
some
put that money
Fiji.
together. That money together. That money he spent on that dog and that money he spent on that ring. He could have put it together. Got her a little car. He could have took her on a trip. Took her on a cruise.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand. Why are you giving me?
He could have got her a nice necklace. He's playing. Because I would have looked at, he would have said, that's my promise ring, I love you. And
he said, what he said?
But he hasn't told her.
Said my friendship,
that was the first time he told her he loved her though, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Yeah, so.
My friendship promise love ring. Love ring.
But I'd have been like, homie, what you talking about?
And Mama D kept saying, a friendship, a promise, a friendship ring, friendship promise love.
He kept saying
whatever,
that.
Scrappy. Obviously, he felt real good about it.
Friendship promise love, right?
I guess, I mean, it's cute, but don't give me a ring and you're not proposing to me.
I don't think it's cute. I think he playing games as usual, and any man give me some ring like that.
You better, I hope you're proposing.
Don't be,
if not,
the way he did it, you throwing it on the floor, and that's hiding it, like as if you about to propose to me. Get out my face. He could have gave her that ring without, like, not like, you know what I mean? He could have been like, you know, I have something for you. I don't want you to think that it's more than what it is, but I have something for you. It's a ring. It's not an engagement ring, but I wanted to give this to you.
Don't tell me like that. Don't tell me like that, because I'm already, no. Jasmine gives the worst man advice, yo.
I don't think I give the worst man advice.
Your wording, because you be so literal. Your word. You said if some dude came up to you, like, "Hey, I'm trying to give you a ring. Don't."
No, before
don't
you
go
say no,
too
but
far.
you don't say ring first. You say I have something for you. It's not. Don't make it. It's not more than what you think it is. I got some jewelry for you,
to symbolize my love.
To symbolize something, but it's a ring.
And I just want to, show
Yeah,
it to
but
you,
it's
show
a
you that,
ring.
it's, so that you know it's.
That's
real
what I
and everything.
said. I said all of that first. Then I said, but it's a ring.
But it's not engagement. I don't want you.
You have to say that though. It's not an engagement ring.
Just don't give me no ring.
Because you can't be giving no ring to somebody. And it looked like a diamond or kind of diamond type ring. And it's in a box.
Hold on, shade, kind of diamond.
I don't know what it was, so they didn't specify, so I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that. You know what I mean? Like, come on. That's just stupid.
I'm not really here for that.
Yeah, that was kind of whack. And then he talking to Mama D. Mama D talking about she want her scooter. She ain't got time for it.
But you just tick tock. I want to see the man come up that clock, though. What?
But when he said that he gave her a ring, she said, did y'all see Mama D face?
You ain't gonna just come into my palace and dethrone me.
She was done.
Why is she so crazy?
And she was like, the Bambi? She said, okay, so what about
asking me?
Yeah. And she was like, she was tight. You know what I'm saying? But this episode, as usual, ratchet.
It's mess.
Most ratchet is still Mimi. Mimi is most ratchet for this
and right
whole
in the beginning,
season.
when she was like, I'm so torn up about it. Oh, that's what Jocelyn said? Well, that quick, like that. And he said, I'm going to make a song. He said, I'm about to go in the studio and make a song in the shower ride. She said, love it.
She's ratchet. Most ratchet is Mimi. For real, though.
Next in line was Benzino.
Yeah, that was kind of messed up. The runner-up is definitely Benzino.
Telling Stevie.
That was not cool at all. But I think the realest thing said to this episode was when Erica was like, yo, I'm disgusted. That was some selfish, self-indulged. She said, not just disappointed to see you in this light. Because she said, like, you're not the person I thought you were. You that girl.
But Erica, she just keeps saying, all right, like, I'm done with this. I don't want to talk about this no more. You said that, you ain't put it out there, but I just hope that you're not lying.
That's the main thing. They think that she's lying.
Arian is like...
And Arian was crying about it. Like, I just hope you're not lying to me. She said, and then what did Erica say? Somebody leaked it. You or Nico. Ain't no...
And she made me talking about, they just said, yeah, they put music on it and... slowed it down or whatever. That's what that company does. Always throwing out the company.
She feels really good about her sex tape. Poor Eva. Poor Eva.
I know that she is free. She's
lying.
hanging on the ride.
Poor Eva. She gotta get homeschool job. But anywho, I'm Jazz.
And I'm Bree.
And NYCWAO. Deuces.